What's going on, everybody? I'm Jake the Lawn Kid. Welcome back to yet another vlog. Guys, so nice to have you back here today. What we're actually doing is we're doing a little follow-up to a sodding project that we did here at JTLK headquarters a couple of weeks ago. If you guys don't know, I actually re-sodded my entire lawn with Scotts Pro Vista Kentucky Bluegrass. So for those of you who don't know, I am working with the Scotts Pro Vista folks, and I recently had the privilege of having my entire front and side lawn re-sodded with their elite slow-growing grass. What we're going to be doing to continue on the storyline, if you will, is we're number one going to take a look at how the turf is responding with all the daily watering we're doing, as well as that first application we did. And on top of that, we're also going to maybe give it a cut, as well as its second round of fertilizer to help it further progress in its establishment process. Let's get into it. Okay, so here's what we got going on. This is the parkway and this is the front. This whole area here is about 2,000 square feet, as I've talked about before. And at this point, we're about, again, I'd say about 3 weeks, 20 days, 21 days. I'll put the number right here of how many days it's been since this has been laid. And as you can see, it's looking quite amazing. Just look at that color. Guys, I can't really do it justice with this camera. You have to be here in real life to see it. The color is amazing. It's only been 3 weeks. It's had green pop, it's had RGS, and lots of water. And today, she's about to get cut. That first cut will really help in evening all of that out. But aside from that, looks really good up here. All right, you guys want to see some thick grass? You want to see probably the best area of the whole thing? We're back at the parkway again. Just look at that. Beautiful. Beautiful over here. This one is actually covered by the sprinklers that run here in the front yard. So we have one here that goes 180. We have another one here that goes 180. And in addition to that, I've also piped in another one. Well, I've hosed in, I should say. And this one also gets watered. So it really gets watered double of what everything else does. So yeah. Looks amazing. And then coming on over to the side yard, not as smooth as the front yard did, okay? As you can see, we have a couple brown spots. Might I remind you that when we got this sod from Scotts, the only reason that we have areas like this that are dead and dried out, if you will, is because instead of laying it as advised right when we got it a day before laying it, and it baked in the sun, and some of the rolls were a little more vulnerable than others, and they dried out and cooked in the sun. Well, half of them did. As you can see, this half is baked and this half is totally fine. So we got that going for us here. But if you take a look at them now, you can see, fortunately, they're starting to fill in a little bit. All right, so several hours have passed. I got the cut done. It's looking really good. As a matter of fact, I can't even believe that 3 weeks ago, this was just nothing but rolls of sod. Now look at it. It pretty much looks like a well-established lawn. We have a long way to go, but looks pretty good. As you guys know from the last video, we're utilizing the Next Seed Starter Pack, and the next round of that is going to be, here, let me turn that down a little bit. That is going to be the Green Start product, the 901. This is going to go down at 15 ounces per 1,000, and then another round of RGS at 3 ounces a 1,000. So we're going to get that root growth stimulating effect like we got last time, and on top of that we're going to get a little bit of a slight extension, if you will, to the initial kick we got from the green pop last time from this product right here. So 15 ounces of this, 3 ounces of this, and we're good to go. Hey, what's going on, everybody? Good afternoon and welcome to present day. So what I wanted to do real quick before we wrap this video up is I wanted to go ahead and talk to you guys about one thing, and one thing in particular moving forward, and that is watering. We're at about 4 weeks after we did the install, 3 weeks after things started to root in and establish, and might I just say, that color is looking really good. She's double dark. Anyway, with that being said, everyone's going to ask the question, Jake, what are you going to do about watering? What I recommend for those of you guys who are wondering this, pay attention to your weather pattern. In my case, guys, we're getting cool. We're getting down into the 60s. We're getting a lot of rain here. We actually had about 3 solid days of rain with those cool temperatures, and because of that, we're not really going to have to worry about watering this lawn really anymore. So if I want to, I could probably go ahead and wrap these up and let Mother Nature take over, because from what I'm looking at here on the weather, maybe 1 to 2 80-degree days, which isn't that big of a deal, but after that it's going to be nothing but 60 degrees, overcast, and a little bit of rain, which is perfect for new sods. So if you did it in the fall, that's great. The weather is working in your favor. So that's exactly what I'm doing here with my Scotts Pro Vista Bluegrass. Now, I will say this, if you're doing this spring going into summer, you might want to go ahead, shut the water off for a couple days, stress things out to train those roots to go deep, because as we've talked about before, when you water every day, while it's good for establishment of new turf, whether it's seed or sod, it's not good to do that continuously after establishment, because you're actually not allowing the turf to struggle a little bit to push deeper roots down into the ground, right? We don't want to spoil it all throughout its life. We just want to, in the beginning, to give it the essentials. So what you want to do is you want to water it every day, 3 times a day, like we talked about, for a good month. And then after that, cut the water off for at least 4 to 5 days. And then after that, you can move into more of a deep and infrequent watering cycle, like we always talk about here on the channel, Monday, Wednesday, Friday, 3 times a week, ½ inch of water each time. That is what I would recommend for new seed, new sod, really any new turf after you've completed the month of daily watering. Please leave a like, leave a comment down below. Let us know what you thought about it. If you have any additional questions or comments with regards to this project, we have one more video coming on that. Leave those down below and we will get back to those as soon as we can. So with that, I'm Jake the Lawn Kid. Thank you for watching. We'll see you in the next video. Look at that color. Beautiful, huh? All right. Later.